Willie D Live.
You fought some of the biggest fighters in the game. You know, in your era, you fought some of the biggest fighters, and you beat some. You got the record, 44 wins in a professional boxing career, and you're fighting real fighters, not cab drivers. You're fighting real fighters. 44 wins against only 7 losses. Those are Hall of Fame numbers. Why aren't you in the Hall of Fame?
Well, once again, Will, there's
And I don't want to say anything to get you in trouble, because y'all need to give my boy his flowers, man.
yeah. No.
Give him his flowers.
Yeah. But the beautiful thing about that, Will, my name came up one time, and I didn't make it in that time. So just knowing that it's going to get back to that, and DM my guy in Wilmington, Delaware, who set up all the charity events I do. When I go to the Hall of Fame, we do like 3, sometimes 4 days, nothing but charity stuff, and then he and I take off and go to the Hall of Fame, be there 4-5 days, and then I come back and then fly back home. But he's working on it, and also you got to look at it from this perspective. If you got a guy from Mexico, he's going to bring a whole country with him. And you know where Hispanic fighters are in the ultimate sport of boxing. Who we gonna put in, him, or are we gonna put Reggie from the United States, from Houston? What I'm trying to say is,
You talking about to draw the crowd in for the ceremony?
for the Hall of Fame, yeah, just gonna put him in there, yeah. I think they got some people that's in the Hall of Fame that's only won the world title one time.
Mm-hmm. Like who?
Let me think of one. But these are like old school guys. I'm talking about from way back, old school guys, but only won one world title. I mean, you can't see those guys. Look at their record and see them fighting. Whoa, he fought Roy Jones. He fought James Toney. He fought Antonio Tarver. He fought Jorge Castro, who was champion twice in Argentina. And then, I mean, if you look at it, if you add it up, you be like you're saying, wait a minute, how did this guy get in?
Mm-hmm.
And he's not in. And another thing too that'll help that I realize is getting the Sheila Jackson Lees, getting the city involved, getting them to send in letters saying, why come our guy's not in the Hall of Fame? He's the first guy from Houston to win a world title.
What's the process to get into the Hall of Fame? What's the criteria?
Of course, being a noted fighter, a world champion. I can't really answer all that because I don't know what they all going. Well, I mean, winning world titles is one of them, but and I do know it's your followers, the people you bring. The people you bring.
Hey, so man, we're gonna have to organize a convoy.
Yeah.
Get on down there. Do whatever we gotta do.
But
man.
I mean, I think but like also knowing my name that already came up.
Once your name comes up, or put it like this: once you retire, is there a limited amount of years?
5
that
years.
You can go?
I think it's 5 years.
5 years after you retire,
you can get inducted. Yeah.
you can get inducted.
Right.
But after, what I'm trying to say is, after you are retired, is there a cutoff that they can say, okay?
Oh no, ain't no
look,
cutoff.
He's been retired for 20 years.
No.
We can't talk about him anymore.
No, I don't think there's no cutoff. That's a good question though, but I don't think there's no cutoff. Will.
Yeah. Well, you need to definitely investigate that piece.
I don't think. Oh, but the thing is, like DM, my guy in Wilmington, Delaware, he's on it. He's working on it, and he's
DM. What does DM stand for?
Deal maker.
Deal maker.
Yeah, that's what I call him.
Come on, DM, man. Come on,
deal
man.
maker.
Make the deal, man.
Yeah,
Let's
deal.
get it cracking, man.
Yeah, but DM, but he's on it. This is the guy that I've been doing this for what 2006 or 7 or something like that. Like when I go to the Hall of Fame, I fly into Wilmington, check into me a hotel. Me and him do. He have like, man, one time he had like 3 sheets of all these tour stops and stuff, just doing charity, man. Children's hospitals and things of that nature. We do that for like 2-3 days, and then he and I shut down. Then me and him drive up to the Hall of Fame, upstate New York, which is like, what, 5.5, 6 hours from Wilmington, Delaware, where he's from. And then we go there, and then when I come back, I fly back the next day.
Who's the best promoter that has always had your money right that you've worked with?
I never got a chance to meet this man. I never got a chance to meet him, Will.
Wow. Is that bad, man?
Man, boxing, Will, what you got to understand, those guys, that's another thing. And on one hand, they right. Don King, flashy, this and that. But all these promoters, man, they dictate the money.
So why does Don King get all of...
Because his background,
smoke?
where he's from, the hair sticking up. And
because he's black.
Yeah. And he's a man of color. That's right. Yeah.
He's black.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So Don King is the bad guy because he's black and he's successful and he did it better than anybody else. Do you think that...
The bad guy is the best guy. Think about that.
Yeah. But is Don King the greatest boxing promoter ever?
I mean, that's why I just said that, Will.
Yeah. Yeah.
The bad guy is the best guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah.